lets out, hunger sets in. During the school year, more than 21 million kids receive free and reduced price meals, according to the United States Department of Agriculture, or the USDA. But when school lets out for the summer, only 3.8 million participate in summer meal programs. Filling these meals at home can be difficult for parents. So here to talk about feeding our future and identifying resources in our local area is Audrey Rowe, USDA Administrator, and David Scanlon, a Sodexo Foundation board member. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Good morning, Stephanie.
How serious is the problem of hunger among children once school lets out for the summer?
Well, if you look at the food insecurity statistics, the number of households, families in the U.S. who are food insecure is about 14.3%. And within that, about 5.6% of those children in those households are very low food security. That means that these children are likely not to have a meal that is, well, not likely to have a meal that is not nutritious, but also have a very small meal because the resources in the family are not available to provide a full meal.
How does the USDA work to really just alleviate hunger during the summer months once that sets in?
Well, during the summer, we work with schools, we work with businesses, we work with partners, share our strength, feed the children, and to try and expand the number of sites that are available for families. Schools aren't always open throughout the summer. They may have a very brief summer program, but for the rest of the summer, children don't have access. So we work with libraries. We're working this year with hospitals and with federally qualified health centers and others where children may be going with parents or where children can go to just have a meal. Farmers markets, for example, is another location where if a child is accompanying a parent and they want a meal, there's a meal available. We're working with churches, faith-based groups, to try and increase the number of sites available, particularly in rural areas, because the transportation issue is such a challenge in rural communities. So access is a challenge in trying to get information to families. We work with locals, with state agencies and others, as I've said, to try and get the word out, but also to expand the number of sites.
David, what is Sodexo's Foundation's connection to student nutrition? How does that help? How does that work?
Stephanie, central to our business philosophy is being involved in the communities where we operate. And one of our business segments provides over 2 million meals a year to students during the school year as we serve 500 school districts. We see that there are gaps in the nutrition for students in times when they're out of school. So through our Feeding the Future program, we focus on providing meals to those children who might otherwise go hungry if they didn't have a supplemental program like Feeding Our Future. And we do that in 24 cities across the U.S.
Incredible. How can we help? How can people find maybe a summer meal program in their area? What can our viewers do?
Well, there are two things viewers can do. They can Google Summer Food Rocks, and they will be taken to a website with a site finder, put in their zip code, and they will be able to find a site that's closest to their home. Or they can call 1-866-3-HUNGRY and find information on where sites are located, as well as other information that may be helpful to the family, not only during the summer but year-round as it relates to hunger.
Audrey, David, thank you so much. We're going to have more on this segment also posted to our website. That's going to be at fox4morningblend.com.